Just ahead, a look back at the past decade and a look forward with President John Haeger on the next Inside NAU. Welcome to this special edition of Inside NAU. This is our 100th episode, and we are joined with Northern Arizona University President John Haeger. Dr. Haeger, thanks for being with us.
Glad to be here.
So during your 10 years as university president, the campus has changed quite a lot. Many people have seen all the new buildings, and we'll see those in just a moment. But what are some of the other changes that have happened under your tenure?
Well, I think the dramatic changes on the campus have been primarily related to trying to change the direction of NAU. The quality has been built into this institution for a very long time. But I remember when I started as president, people kept saying, well, but we're the best kept secret in the state. And I said, so what is the advantage of being the best kept secret? There was no advantage. So we began by trying to put the message of NAU out there for undergraduate students, their parents, for members of the legislature, and the regents. And that was very important to get done because that then sets up the position of the university to receive state funding and to get the support of regents to support our programs.
That's quite a tall order, and a lot has been done during the past 10 years. We've increased enrollment and visibility. How have some of these things been done?
Well, the first, and you mentioned enrollment, when I took over as president, we had an enrollment problem. And that goes back to we just weren't well known throughout the state. So we set out to increase enrollment, to bring a diverse population to the university campus, and to make the budget actually work. And in a sense, we were able to do that. It took about 3 years. And then we began to change the identities. So I can remember back when we said, well, let's change the logo of the university, which was highly controversial at the time, but now it seems like really past history. But it really set us on a new trajectory as an institution.
And since that time, we've really increased our enrollment of international students, and students from many different states are also highly valuing NAU.
And I think that's true. One of the things that we talked about is an undergraduate student who attends NAU is going to live and work in a global society. And they may or may not work in the United States when they graduate. And so you have to have the campus reflect the global society they're going to go into. So we began to recruit heavily international students, first from China, but then from many other countries, so that they could, in a sense, study and work in an international environment.
And talking about the environment, it really is reflected. We have our new Native American Cultural Center and the new Health and Wellness Center, Learning Center. And we should go ahead and take a look at some of those buildings, since many people are talking about the physical improvements that have been made during your past 10 years. While the institution has seen many changes, the way the university looks is the most visible difference of the past decade.
You know, when I came here in 1993, this was a great university. The people here were really awesome, but it didn't look good. It was not a place where people walked on campus and marveled at the way the university looks. And now it's really a showpiece. You see not only the new building, but the way the grounds are taken care of, the way that people treat the facilities. It's really a different place.
From the long-awaited Native American Cultural Center, the W.A. Franke College of Business, cutting-edge technology in the Science Laboratory facility, and numerous new housing options with state-of-the-art technology built in, today's students are enjoying many campus updates. The Health and Learning Center is the new campus hub. Students are still discovering new improvements in the North Quad, and crews are working hard to finish new dorms in time for the fall semester. All these projects are built for today with an eye toward tomorrow's student.
The regents want us to be 25,000 students on this campus by 2020. And so if you take a look at the university's master plan, you'll see the densification of campus. You'll see us moving parking lots to the exterior. And so I think we're going to continue to see change.
The campus growth during the past decade has been carefully thought out to include green technology, while blending in with the more historic buildings that make up Northern Arizona University.
So we did get to just see some of those beautiful buildings on campus. What is next in the physical environment for Northern Arizona University's Mountain Campus?
As we look back, go back 5 or 6 years, we brought in a firm to say, what should this campus look like in 2020? And that guided where we built buildings and the kinds of buildings that we would build. And the master plan is we're following very closely that was developed. And the idea is that if you're going to be a residential campus in the 21st century, the classroom buildings, the residence halls, the professors in their offices all have to be linked closely. And so what you're seeing right now is the building in of the original NAU campus. And the idea also, partly because of our sustainability initiatives, is to move faculty and administration and students out of their cars, park the cars in the parking garages, and then make this a walking campus most of the year. And I think actually we're just now seeing the impact of all of those changes.
We're being joined by President John Haeger during this 100th episode of Inside NAU, taking a look at his 10 years as president of this institution. When we come back, this opportunity makes all the difference for many NAU students.